Hello everyone, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elisabeth Jessica Dwi Angelica. You can call me Jessica. Now I want to presentate about the English assignment. Psychology at a glance. Psychology studies the activity of individual. The science of human behavior is actually a group of science. One side, we find psychology investigating the organs and cells that do the work of the organism. And the other side, we see the social science study nation and group of the mankind. There is a room for a middle science that shall focus its attention on the individual. That middle science is psychology. Psychology studies the individual's activity throughout his span of life, from the beginning before the birth up through the end of life. During this life history, the man remains the same individual, although his behavior show continuity along with many changes. Psychology compares children and adults, the normal and the abnormal, and the human and the animal. It is interest in the difference between one individual and another, and still more interest, if possible, in the general laws of activity, including even of very different individuals' laws. For example, of growth, learning, thinking, and emotion. Psychology can be defined as the science of the individual's activity. The word activity is used here in a broad sense. It includes not only motor activities like walking and speaking, but also cognitive, knowledge getting. Activities like seeing, hearing, remembering, thinking, and another emotional activities like laughing or crying or feeling happy or sad or feeling lonely. The slash may seem passive because there are activities for the depend of the life of the organism. Any manifestation of life can be called an activity, no matter how passive an individual may seem to himself in watching a game or listening to music. He is really carrying on an activity. The only way to be completely in activity is to be that. Psychology is a science that studies human activities or behavior. Individual activities is eating, writing, drinking, sleeping, talking, and others. The example of motoric is walking, running, writing. The example for cognitive is thinking, remembering, studying. And the example for emotional is sad, angry, happy, and others. Why listening to music is a kind of activity? Yes, because listening is kind of a cognitive activity. If you give me a question about what meaning by the science of human behavior is actually a group of science, I will answer the science of human behavior is actually a group of science. We can call someone or individual completely inactive when someone dead. And if you ask me what mean of activities, the word activities is used here in a broad sense. So, what kind of activities is happening when you write a letter for your girlfriend or your boyfriend? Maybe is emotional activity like happy, nervous, and confused. Why we should study about human behavior? Because we are social creator. So we cannot live alone. Because of that, by studying human behavior, we cannot understanding each others. So what the difference between individuals? Experience and education at home, chance, and environment. For exercise 2, number 1, he loves his mother very much. When his mother was sick, he showed his attention. Number 2, when he was child, he never played toys. He really had an unhappy childhood. Number 3, their behavior towards me showed that they do not like me. I can be provide from how they look at me. When we meet, they always look away from me. Number 4, when a boy or a girl get biological change and psychological change or puberty, he or she enters in the maturity era. Number 5, when a baby learns how to take a walk and how to talk, he develops his motor activity. Number 6, it is common for a mother to make her baby smile by doing a funny thing. Often, she does not getting smiling and crying. Even laughing is good for a baby because at such time he develops his emotional activity. Number 7, there was a mysterious murder. The police get difficulties to handle this case and look for a murder. Finally, they ask some detective to investigate this case. Number 8, in Japanese culture, when a baby is just delivered by a mother, the other people always try to wake the baby up by making a loud noise. The baby, of course, is surprised, but it is good for him because he developed his cognitive activity. Thank you for listening my presentation. Good morning and have a nice day.